How's it going, everybody? It's Alex with Finance with Alex, and in today's video, we're going to be going over XLOOKUP, which is a very valuable tool in almost every single Excel business, not even business, really anything. This is just a very useful tool to match two things together. So let's get right into it. So I have a little tiny data set here. It's not really much of a data set, but I have a bunch of names, and then I have just a couple numbers going with the names, and then the names mixed up a little bit. So you can use XLOOKUP to find which number goes with the name, right? So let's start. First thing you got to do, equal sign. Again, that tells Excel that you are using a formula. Then we're going to type in XLOOKUP right there. We're going to hit tab, kind of finishes it quicker. And then the way I like to do it, I like to use the arrow keys. If you don't have arrow keys, you can use your mouse or enter shift, tab shift, things of that sort. But I like using the arrow keys. So we're going to go over left one, and that's going to be our lookup value. Our lookup value is going to be what are we trying to look up, right? So when we're comparing two different data sets, we're looking this name up somewhere. So we're looking Bob up. So then we go comma, and then we go to our lookup array. That's where are we gonna find that value that we just put in, right? So where are we looking for Bob? We're looking for Bob in these lists of names right here. So you can either make it a table, or right here you can do the entire row. Usually if you're having one table, that's what you're gonna wanna do. If not, if you have a like static table that you don't really want to move anywhere, you can just keep it there if you're not adding any names. But then you have to lock these if we want to drag it down to all these other names. So the easiest way to do that is you highlight the row or the column, and then F4. That's gonna lock. It's gonna keep these things in place. Sorry, I'm like pointing at my screen like you can see my. So these right here, what that's gonna do, these money signs, is it's gonna lock these in place so it doesn't move. So the next thing, we're gonna comma. We're gonna return array. What do we want this formula to return to us? We're looking for what number this name is. So we're gonna come over to this data set right here and highlight this column. Same thing, if we wanna copy these down to these names, we're gonna have to lock this in place. So we're gonna press F4 once. And then it should be good. We hit enter, and we get 6. Now if we look here, 6, oops, went a little bit too far. 6 is Bob. So there we go. We got 6 right here, and then we got 6 right here. So it worked properly. Then we come back up here. We can either copy it, highlight it. Oh, that's my second thing. Highlight it down, and then we can paste it in like this. Or you can come up here, highlight this, double press down, or you can come here to the corner, drag it down. But as you can see, 2, Jeff is 2, Hunter is indeed 7. So you get the gist of it. Now let's come down to this, which is a little bit, I think, better of an example. It's got a little bit more to it. So we have the ID of all of our employees and what department they're in. So we have the ID. So this right here would be probably a separate page or a separate thing, a separate sheet or something of that sort. So we have the IDs already in here, but we need to find the department that they're in, right? So we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna type in XLOOKUP. And the cool thing about XLOOKUP is you can look to the left. VLOOKUP, you can only look up and down, right? Or right. You can look to the left and XLOOKUP. That's why I think it's one of the most valuable tools. So what are we looking up? We're looking up ID 17, right? So we're gonna comma. And then because these are tables, we don't have to lock these in place. So where are we looking 17 up? Right here in the IDs. So we highlight this. We don't have to lock it in place. And then the return array, what are we looking for? We're looking for the department. So we highlight all of these and then enter. Boom, there you go. And because it's a table, it fills all of it in. Pretty sweet stuff. So that's why tables are super important, because it just makes your life a lot easier. You don't have to keep on pushing these things in. You don't have to lock it in place. More often than not, if you have a data set, it's going to be easier to put it into a table. It's going to save you a ton of time. But as we can see, 17, we look for 17, boom, IT right here. And then if we needed another thing here about what name it was, for some reason, I know it's already on the sheet, but if we needed a name, we could use another XLOOKUP. So there you have it. There is a super quick 6-minute tutorial on how to use XLOOKUP, which is a super valuable tool. I hope I explained it well, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a comment, a like, really helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time.